Hi everyone and welcome. This is my review of the brand new modern day Western Hell or High Water. The film stars Chris Pine, Ben Foster, and my personal favorite actor of all time, the dude himself, he abides, Jeff Bridges. But we actually get to know four men in this film. Two of them are brothers played by Chris Pine and Ben Foster. Ben Foster's older. He's been to prison. Chris Pine has once been married, but now he's divorced. He still wants to provide for his family because he does have two small boys. And so they decide to start robbing banks and collecting on that money and hopefully helping them to support their family. But they catch the attention of Jeff Bridges, who plays a Texas Ranger. Also, another actor plays his partner in the film, and his name is Gil Birmingham from the Twilight movies, and I think he was in Kimmy Schmidt's. And I don't know what else I've seen him before in, but he plays the partner of Jeff Bridges, another Texas Ranger, and they're on the plan to find out who's robbing these banks and hopefully catch them and stop what's going to actually happen in the movie. So I was very excited to see this film. Sadly, I found it in one theater in my area. Does the movie deserve to be playing elsewhere? Let's find out. But I remember seeing the trailer and hearing some good buzz about it. Tried to stay away from reviews, even though most of them are really, really good. But I tried to stay away from what they were really talking about. I didn't really want to hear, even if it was positive, I just didn't want to hear anything before seeing this movie. The movie is written by Tyler Sheridan, who wrote Sicario, a film that I absolutely love from last year, and now this is his second written film. I don't know if he's ever going to direct, but the movie that has directed the film is a guy named David Mackenzie. I don't think I've ever seen a movie from him before. This might be the first film that I've seen before. But of course, the rest of the cast I recognize, I love them. I'm a big fan of Ben Foster, Chris Pine, and of course, Jeff Bridges. How was the movie? Wow. I have to say, this is one of the best modern-day Westerns to come out in recent memory. Might be one of the best I've ever seen in my life. Very well made. Camera work was top-notch. I mean, there was some great camera work in this movie. Great character development as we get to know these four men, kind of side by side. We get a point of view of what the brothers are going through, and then we get to see the point of view of what these two Texas Rangers. So most of the movie is these four men. We get to know the burglars, and then we also get to know the Texas Rangers, and it's going back and forth. Lots of great dialogue, great drama, great action. The scenes of the bank robbing scenes were just really, really well done, especially when it gets down to the end. I was very surprised how funny the movie was at times, especially some of the dialogue that comes out of the mouth of Jeff Bridges in this film. He just delivers it so well. And, you could say that he's kind of playing the same character that he's been playing for the last few movies, like The Giver, who's like or maybe like the character he won an Oscar for in Crazy Heart. It's kind of like, ooh, I'm an old man now, But I love that character. I'm still, I see Jeff Bridges, but I kind of just get in a trance as he performs. I forget for the moment that this guy is one of the greatest actors of all time. Not because I didn't like it, but I just see a character. I see a human being. I see a Texas Ranger. And I really liked the friendship they had with his partner. And Gil is very good in the movie, too. I was really interested to see where his character went as well. Gil was just great, and his outcome is pretty powerful. I loved Chris Pine and Ben Foster. These are some of the best young actors working today. Maybe they're not so young. They're probably in their 30s, maybe 40s now. But they were incredible. Great chemistry. I really loved them. And it was hard because you're getting to know these people that are doing these awful things. Yes, they seem like they're being justified in their actions by they feel like they're doing some good, hopefully for their families, but it's hard to see that, And what I really loved about this movie is that, yeah, the bad guys, they have the guns, and of course the Texas Rangers have the guns, but the normal citizen is there carrying his gun. So I felt like this was a great example of why guns should be in the hands of the citizens that protect us as well, the Texas Rangers. But in the normal citizens, it's important for them to have guns as well. It's their right to carry guns as well. So if a bank robber should come into a bank and start hurting people, we can defend ourselves from the bad guys. And if the bad guys are the only ones that have guns, it's not really fair to us good men when something bad would happen to us. And so I think what this movie did well was not give you a message kind of movie or preach to you in a certain way about gun safety and the importance of owning a gun and having that to protect yourself. But it did it in a way where it still was a movie, but I felt like I learned something, or it was like, wow, the importance of having the opportunity and having the right to bear arms, especially in a horrible situation when someone's robbing you or someone's threatening your life. I felt that was not something that was preached to the audience, but was done in a way that was thought-provoking and entertaining and made you think. I appreciate that. I didn't feel like it was talked down to or anything like that. So great film. I love this movie. This movie just had so much going for it. Again, great character development, a great setting, wonderful camera work, wonderful writing, and great relationships between the actors. I really enjoyed the state troopers and the actors, Jeff Bridges and Gil, and I really cared about. I cared about them, but I surprisingly cared about Ben Foster and Chris Pine more. That was the shocking part, because these are they're not good men, but they're not bad men either. They're just trying to survive and feeling what they're doing is right, because it's going to hopefully benefit the people that they love, the people that they're close to. But in the process, they are putting normal, innocent people in harm. So there was definitely a back and forth with that, but overall, I just felt like I was watching something that was entertaining, that had something to say, that had great characters that we could care about, get into, and a story that I didn't want to end. I honestly did not want this film to end anytime soon. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was just great, and I really hope that it gets a wider release in the next few weeks. This movie deserves an audience. When so many movies come out every week, and some of them just suck, and they're playing in over 1,000 theaters, a movie like this deserves to be in at least half of those, maybe more, because this movie really deserves a scene, because I feel it is one of the best films of 2016, a great example of the arts coming together, a great soundtrack by Nick Cave and Warren Ellis. There was some great source music, like country music, that I really enjoyed. I'm not a big country fan, but I really enjoyed the music, and there's a lot of other characters that have smaller parts in the film that I felt like added something to the movie as well. My one complaint, though, is I wish there was some stronger female characters in this movie. There's really none. There's some women performances in this film, but no really strong, interesting women performers, women characters in this film. So that's probably my only complaint. Other than that, this is a great film, one of the best films of the year, and something I highly recommend that you check out and see as soon as you possibly can. Find it, search it. I hope this movie, as the weeks go by, gets a chance to be put into more theaters. I really pray for that. All right, everyone, I am going to give Hell or High Water, I'm going to give it a solid 4 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.